Yo, welcome to today's video where we will check quick and dirty if Diablo 4 is going to be pay to win based on official released informations by the developers regarding the in-game shop and the Battle Pass. So the first thing we need to move out of the way is the fact that Diablo 4 is not Diablo Immortal. We can all agree that the monetization behind the mobile game Diablo Immortal was the worst, and no one wants to see anything like this ever again. And the developers did listen to the community, and I quote the game director Joe Shelley, "All sources of character power come from playing the game, so you will not be able to pay for power in Diablo 4. So next up, we need to define what is considered pay to win, and that's easy said. Anything you can buy that either speeds up your grind or strengthens your character in any way is considered pay to win or pay to progress. What's not pay to win are quality of life features such as bigger storage in your stash or cosmetics, for example. If we are looking at the Battle Pass, the system is pretty similar to other games. You have a free tier that everyone can complete to get rewards, and you can purchase a premium tier for $9.99 USD that will reward you with additional cosmetic rewards. To make this 100% clear, the premium tier only rewards you cosmetics that are limited for the season, but later will return as rare drops in follow-up seasons. But what about the EXP boost that got mentioned in the previous press release? Here the solution is also simple. All EXP boosts are part of the free Battle Pass and anyone can unlock them. So far pretty fair. Some people might think now about the Ultimate Edition that is for sale and grants you 20 unlocks for free in the first Battle Pass. This in theory would be called pay to progress, but the developers designed around this by assigning certain level and quest caps to those EXP boosts. So if you're free to play, or if you bought the Ultimate Edition, or if you want to unlock Battle Pass tiers with real money to progress through the pass faster, you will never be able to get your hands on the EXP boosts if you haven't reached a certain character level. Therefore, we can clearly say we have no pay to win or pay to progress features currently implemented here. If we are looking at the cash shop, it's similar. We are only seeing cosmetics, nothing with stats or anything that adds power. So far so good, everything looks innocent, and besides the initial cost of 70 euros for a game that updates regularly every 3 months seems pretty fair. The cash shop has a lot of cosmetics and different skins. They also look pretty nice in comparison to the stuff that you can farm in-game. So you don't have to worry that you look like a hobo under the bridge. If you don't spend money, you will still have options to look fairly decent even without spending a dime. We still have one topic left to talk about, and that's the 4-day early access. If you either purchase the Digital Deluxe Edition or the Ultimate Edition, we have said that any form of faster progress would be considered pay to progress, which is just as bad as pay to win, or in some cases even worse. And here steps the delayed season release in. Diablo 4 will not launch with seasons. We will have a 6-week grace period where everyone can learn the game, get used to the mechanics and explore the world. And then the first season comes, and here it highly depends what type of player you are. If you never plan to play seasons ever, then I would say you're having a serious downside if you can't afford the 20 euro extra for the early access after spending already 70 euro on a game. If you're a season player, I see no pay to progress at all, since 6 weeks are way longer than any competitive player needs to understand the game and prepare its season strategy, and leaderboards will also only get introduced with the seasons and not with the launch. So yeah, there's no pay to progress in my part, but the people that are playing like the permanent style, there's a big downside. Like 4 days is a lot if you're comparing it. Of course, it will not matter in the long run, but yeah, the launch is always really important. Now here comes my personal guess about the future. This is not part of the official statements anymore. Stuff that I could see happening being added to the cash shop would be mounts with a bit more movement speed than regular ones, or that the Battle Pass also increases your inventory, or other small quality of life additions that give you a slight advantage at low costs but are not game breaking. But overall, I would say people invest a whole lot into games nowadays. A Battle Pass that costs $3.30 a month seems more than fair, and keep in mind, If the game is not making money, it will die, because they will stop the development process. In Germany we say Leben und Leben lassen, which basically means both parties, the gamers and the developers, strive for a fair win-win situation. I hope to see you again during the release and we can learn the game together during my live streams. Meanwhile, enjoy a legendary crafting guide I made for you, so you can save a lot of gold on the start, and don't do the newbie mistakes just cause you didn't watch one short video.